Guys, I've cataloged thousands of hours sitting in this chair, man. I read the hearts and minds of thousands of people all over the world. There's a common link when it comes to understanding consciousness and understanding the way reality moves, right? How do we make forward progress? How do I improve upon my life? What are the step-by-step things? We're going to be talking about that and a whole bunch of other shit. How many times a day are you guys looking at your feed thinking, what the fuck? Right? And man, this place will pop it on you. It's a constant chaotic battle when we look out into the world. There's just ridiculousness happening all around us, man. And the more you look at it, the more you see. So there's a point in time when we have to, you're going to keep seeing the same thing. That shit doesn't stop, right? But what we can do to make forward progress, that just stalls time. The forward progress is when we stop looking outward at the world and we look inward and we understand with ourselves like what it is that we have to do in order to get our life to where we want to be, right? What steps do I need to take? We all know that there's things in life that we need to fix and work on and heal, but nobody knows where the fuck do I begin, right? Where do I start out at? And that's where I come in, man. I'm going to give you guys the divine blueprint to take your healing practice or your energy to the next level when you guys book a reading with me. I'm going to cover every aspect of your life, give you the divine blueprint on how to reach your goals. Not just, tell you a second. We're going to walk through that shit and cover what you need to do, which direction to go. Also, a purpose in life is needed for everyone. Right? So if you don't feel like you've found your purpose in life yet, that means that you're still searching. And that it's important that we recognize that, right? And that we're affirming with ourselves. So that way we know to be looking for our purpose in life. If not, we wander the earth without a purpose. And it's just a constant cycle of chaos, right? Everything changes once we get direction in our life. Think about every time you've been lost and lonely in your life and then everything got better. Bam! It's because something came through, right? Some type of event took you in a certain direction, a new direction. And when we're trying to make change in our life, that's what we're looking for. One of the things that everybody needs to have and be working with on a daily basis is sage. And sage is extremely powerful when it comes to removing energy from your place, from your body. All throughout your day, you're constantly engaging with energy around you, right? You're making connection with other people's light grid, right? So you're exchanging information. And so sometimes you pick up on other people's negative energy. You pick up on other people's negative toxic thoughts, feelings, actions, whatever that is, right? So don't take those things home with you when we're out interacting with the world around us. We all have to remind ourselves that we live in a profoundly sick society. That's why it's so important that you get yourself to a place where you don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks about you. You have to get there. You must. Because that's what's going to give you the courage to make the changes and to go a different direction than the rest of the population, right? We definitely want to make sure that in life we are not going the same direction in our life that other people are. That'll never work out, right? So when you're trying to figure out your life and what you're going to do with it, there needs to be some originality or something that's different from everybody else. And that's what we want to hone in on, right? One of the places that you're going to find challenging in your life is breaking addictions, breaking cycles of abuse, whether that's something we're making the conscious decision of or we're not, right? So in order for us to understand what it is we need to change, we have to look at our lives from a different way, from a different perspective. The Aquarius season. Aquarius is a beautiful energy of balance. When we're learning to balance the things in our life, right? A lot of people, it's hard for them to balance different levels of their life with your work life, with your relationship, with your parent life. You go on and on and on, right? We just keep adding, the more chaotic that shit gets, right? So we learn to when our life is too chaotic and out of our control, we have to shut that shit down. We have to break our life down like a shotgun until bare nuts and bolts is all that's left, right? So if you're connected to a bunch of people that aren't good for you and they take you in all these different directions and it's not focused in one way in your life that you're wanting to go, those people gotta go, right? We don't have time or room for those people, right? And then now when you spend more time doing the things that are healthy for you, beneficial, damn man, that's when the magic's gonna happen. Everyone is looking for answers in this place. We are a civilization that is lost to time, right? And it's designed like this. This place was specifically designed so that keeps you guessing, right? And in this place, once you get to what you think is the truth, you're going to notice this place will shift, right? And then it will change it'll shatter the reality of what we think this place is, right? So make sure that we're always in a constant state of evolving about what we think this place is or where we're at, your part, the role that you play in it. All those things are evolving.